Welcome back to another episode of Live Chat with me and Nkenji. If you are just tuning in, this is your first time watching the show. This is a show where you guys can actually call in, voice your opinions, join in on discussions, or even leave comments online. If this is your first time watching the show, I want to thank you for watching. And if you're one of the regulars that watch every day, every Wednesday and Thursday at 8 p.m., I want to thank you guys for tuning back in. Today's topic is, are you a mistress and are you having his baby? Think about that one. Now, the society's definition of a mistress is a mysterious, sexy woman that a married man sees in secret to have a romantic and sexual relationship with. There's usually good sex, hotel room adventures, late nights, seductive phone calls, exciting secret dates, gifts, and just the whole thrill of doing something bad. So the question is, do you know someone that's a mistress, or do you even agree with people being women or men, being a mistress? And if you're a man that dated a married woman, what would we call you? Would we call you a mister, or mistress, or mistress? I mean, what's the definition of a man who dates a married woman? We know the women who dates married men, they're called mistresses. But, what's your definition of a man who dates a married woman? Now, usually people who date or women who date married men, they usually do it because 9 times out of 10, they're lacking some type of self-esteem, or they need some type of self-confidence within themselves, or, but the question to ask yourself is, why date a married man? If you are a mistress, why date a married man? Why not find someone that's yours, a single man, someone that you can call your own, someone that will definitely be there for you and only you, and would devote all his time and attention to you? Hello, caller, you're live. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, Nkenji. It's Sheena.
Hi, Sheena. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Are you watching the show?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a comment on the discussion?
I wanted to know what percentage of women in college become mistresses?
That's a good question.
Is that a trait, or is it educational based, or what's your consensus?
That's a very good question. I think because a lot of women in college, they're looking for that financial stability, and they're looking for someone to maybe pay their tuition, or, they're young kids, they just left the nest, so, they're looking to broaden their horizons and maybe just turn to a married man. It could be a lack of education. It could be a lack of good morals, good upbringing at home. You never know what happened in the home before they came to college. But 9 times out of 10, I think it's due to financial stability. What do you think?
I just think that I know you were talking a lot about the men and what they want and what they're lacking, why they're looking outside their relationship, but it's also on the girl, and they need to be careful who they hook up with and the type of situations they get themselves into.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to ask that question.
That's true. That's why I was saying, are they prepared to be second priority? Because just because that man is with them at the moment doesn't mean that they're going to leave their family life. And don't look at, what they're getting right now out of it, because it may be fun right now, but 3 months from now, when you get emotionally attached, where does that leave you when he gets ready to go back to his family? So that's a good point, and I hope women out there listening, especially young women in college, don't think that it's all about money. I hope they're listening. But Sheena, I want to thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in as well.
Good job, okay?
Thank you so much, Sheena. You have a good one, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye. Welcome back, guys. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about being a mistress and your role, the role that it plays in your life, in the guy's life, or if you're a guy dating a married woman in your life. I mean, it's just a big controversial issue. And one thing that people need to realize is that, it's fun at first, but think about all the things that can happen down the road. I mean, eventually somebody can get pregnant. What's gonna happen when you're pregnant as the mistress, then he comes and tell you, oh, my wife is pregnant too? Who's gonna keep the baby? The wife's not gonna get an abortion because she's thinking, well, hey, I'm married, why should I get an abortion? And you know, what are you gonna do about the baby? Are you gonna keep your baby, or are you gonna feel like, well, he needs to leave his wife to come be with us, the new family? You know, think about that. Being a mistress, I think it plays a big role on your self-esteem. You know, it makes you slowly start to feel bad about yourself, and you know, you start off thinking, okay, well, I'm so important because we have a caller calling in. Give me a second. Caller, you're live. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my name is Zuzi. I'm calling from Tampa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing well. You calling to comment on the discussion?
Yes, ma'am. I would say yes and no.
Okay. Yes.
I would say no because if he's married and the guy's telling you that, you know what, I will leave my wife for you just to be with you. You can have a kid, have a family. I would never believe him. Honestly, I would think that he's lying, even though he's telling the truth.
Right, right.
But if I didn't know he was married, we start dating and things happen, and that's a different story.
Right.
But however, people do things for different reasons. If he have a wife and the girl probably have a boyfriend, they're both using each other.
That's true.
So I wouldn't do it, but some people get away with it.
That's
you
true.
use me, I use you. Okay, you have a wife, you have a boyfriend, so I guess they are even and stuff.
So do you think that's morally correct for them to do that because they're using each other? Because in the end, the boyfriend's getting hurt and the wife's getting hurt, whether or not, you know, they know what's going on. But, you know, what's done in the dark is going to eventually come in the light. So when that comes out, you know, how do you think that's going to play out? Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, my name is Jean-Rene. I'm calling you from Naples.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? We got disconnected. Let's meet again, you know?
Okay. So your question was, what's my advice on keeping a man?
Oh, yes.
I say you should just be yourself. You know, if that guy can't appreciate you for who you are, then, you know, you don't need to be with him, okay?
Oh, that's great. That's good.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Can you stand by for 1 second?
Sure.
Okay. Hello, caller. Hello, caller, you're live. Okay, we lost that caller. Let's go back. Let's go back to our Naples caller. Hello, caller.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still here with you. I say be yourself. Always be yourself. And if that person can't appreciate who you are, then they don't need to be with you. Okay?
Et voilà, malheureusement, toute bonne chose a une fin. Espérant que vous avez été comblés, moi, Ginon, je vous dis bonsoir. À bientôt.